Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, I'm Josh Perry, the host of Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice because we talk about everything that has happened in the past week for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection from Hasbro. Now, we had to have an episode earlier in this week covering the breaking news of the Psycho Ranger Team Pack being found in Malaysia on shelves and the information about the Lord Drakkon Evolution 3 figure. We had that episode released this past Wednesday. I wanted to get that out when the news was nice and fresh, but I did say that we would have a new episode this Saturday, just like normal, covering things that happened on the rest of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, especially since this week we had a Fan First Friday from Hasbro to talk about brand new Power Ranger stuff. We didn't? That's a shame. Well, a bunch of sites were updating. I really thought it was going to happen. Guess it didn't. First up on Lightning Storm this week, the Psycho Ranger Team Pack. Of course, it's the 5th episode of Lightning Storm, and the Psycho Ranger Team Pack has been mentioned every single week at this point. And of course it's mentioned here again, because we got some more information on it. Wednesday, after we saw that it had already been on shelves in Malaysia, Martian Ranger on Twitter found that it was up for pre-order on Amazon US. Keyword, it was. It was up for pre-order for like not even a minute. Now granted, I'm quick. I snagged one. I did get to pre-order the set in the small interval of time that it was available. But now the listing is not there. Currently unavailable. Can't get it, at least for right now. I'm sure it will go up live pretty soon with no issues, hopefully. But when it was up, it had a price point and a release date, which of course we're going to talk about in a second. Right now, the listing just says Power Rangers LC1, something like that, Lightning Collection 1, whatever that's supposed to be. I don't know why it has 1 in front of it, or out after it, whatever. I did get a screenshot of the site when it was up for like that minute interval. So this is what it used to look like. We don't know when that listing is going to go up properly, but for the brief moment of time that it was available, we got to see that it is going to cost $99.99. So basically $100. Which makes sense. That's 5 figures, $20 a piece, which is the typical Lightning price. You're getting 5 figures in the set, so logical sense that it would be $100. It did have a release date on Amazon US for August 1st, 2020, which is in less than a month, which that makes sense. The set has not only been found on shelves in Malaysia, but it is also already shipped to the US. It got out of the factories like over a month ago, or about a month ago at this point, and has been making its way over to the US. So it makes logical sense that it would be out very soon. August 1st makes sense. So there's that. Hopefully we'll finally be done with the set because, you know, pretty much all that's left at this point is for official Hasbro press images to come out about it, and then we can be done. But we'll just have to see what happens with it. Maybe it'll pop up for a 6th time. It will when we have press pictures, and maybe a 7th when it comes out officially in the US. But yeah, the set's going to keep showing up in Lightning Storm, isn't it? Definitely have that feeling. Another piece of Psycho Ranger Team Pack news that we have is that thanks to YouTube user ChainKP, they have uploaded a video review of the set. So now instead of just having pictures of it from that Malaysian store, we actually have some video of it.
To compare the size, so this is the normal packaging of the Lightning Collection, yeah, and the size is actually bigger. The body is like a female body, and the red, this is the red and blue and the pink. I think overall is really a nice touch for them.
It does appear that Hasbro is sending out review copies of the upcoming Lightning Collection Dragon Dagger, as Instagram user Carlos Lahu and the toy website Toy Wizards have both posted videos of demos of the dagger. So we got to see all the sounds that they do. Toy Wizards did a comparison with the other releases of the Dragon Dagger, the one from '93 and the Legacy one from Bandai a couple of years ago. So if you guys want to check out the sounds that the toy make and some comparisons with older releases, you can check out both of those places that have review copies, it seems, of the dagger for you guys to check out. So on Thursday night, I found a shipping notice, a bill of lading is what they call them. Basically, it's like when products have shipped from the factories to the US and they arrive in the US, they get these like bill of landings, which I guess is just like a shipping document or something. But on it, it showed that the PRG Pet Sal Oscar Romeo pack, which is the SPD Omega Ranger and Uniforce cycled listing that was found months ago at this point, has been shipped to the US. It is now our 4th item that has been shipped to the US that is yet to be revealed by Hasbro, adding along with the Psycho Ranger Team Pack, the MMPR Red Helmet, and the Lord Drakkon Evolution 3 pack. Next up, we have a restock alert for 2 rare figures from the Lightning Collection. Big Bad Toy Store BBTS has put up pre-order links for July releases or July restocks of 2 rare Lightning Collection figures from Wave 3 and Wave 4. From Wave 3, we have Lord Drakkon being restocked, which has become one of the rarest Lightning figures at this point. You find him for way higher prices than he was. So right now, BBTS has him up for pre-order for $25, so still a little bit more than a typical Lightning price, but due to his rarity, I guess it makes sense. They also have from Wave 4, Mighty Morphin Yellow up for pre-order for a restock, also for July. No idea, I haven't seen anyone get these shipped yet, but if you guys want or never got these 2 rare figures and you want a new chance to try to get them for a reasonable price, I would say go ahead and try pre-ordering them. Hopefully they actually, get in stock. I've heard some people have been waiting months for pre-orders for certain figures from BBTS. So I don't know how reliable these restock pre-orders might be, but I guess it's probably worth that than the rare prices of these 2 come up for now. So I say it's worth a try, but good luck to anyone trying to get them, and let me know if they work. I want to share it around, to make sure people can get these as easy as possible. So let me know if you actually got them from BBTS, if, the restock is a thing, or if it's just some weird error or something. So 2 months ago, during the Fan First Friday on May 15th, Walmart revealed that they are having an exclusive Lightning Collection Power Morpher, our first Morpher in the Lightning Collection, for a September release. Now, when it was officially revealed, it was revealed to be $49.99, basically $50. But recently, some people pointed out to me, and I also saw this on Walmart itself, that for whatever reason, the Lightning Collection Morpher jumped up in price to $126.97 for some reason. Don't know why that ever happened. Now, typically things like that happen when they're not in stock from Walmart themselves and it's from a third party or something. But that wasn't the case. It was still up for pre-order, still had the same release date, and it still said it was being sold by Amazon or by Walmart. So it was very strange that this was an error, but it has finally been corrected. They did finally fix the price to be back to $49.99, which is what it's supposed to be. And I never pre-ordered it, surprisingly, because I actually only collect the figures from the Lightning Collection. Until then, I was looking at it and I was like, I kind of want it, so I pre-ordered it. I finally bit the bullet. Even though I do have the Legacy version, and I like the Legacy version a lot, it's my only Power Morpher that I own, the Lightning one looks really nice, so it is back up to its proper price point. If you have not pre-ordered it yet, like I hadn't, you can get it now for the proper price. It's still supposed to be out in September, but thanks Walmart for finally correcting that, because $126 is not what it's supposed to cost. Now, a couple of months ago, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, that was planned to be at the end of this month, was officially postponed or canceled for this year, but they're just going to go on with the 2021 one. Which meant, what was going to happen to the exclusives? There was probably going to be Hasbro exclusives for all of their brands, but probably Lightning Collection, just like we did last year. There was probably going to be reveals, things like that. So people were wondering what was going to happen to all that stuff. Well, Comic-Con recently announced that they were going to have Comic-Con at home, where they were going to have a virtual panels, virtual exhibit hall and everything. And while this isn't concrete Lightning Collection news right now, it could become Lightning Collection news in the future, and it probably will. But Hasbro has been listed officially on the Exhibitors list for the virtual exhibit hall that they're going to be having from Wednesday, July 22nd through Sunday, July 26th. So between that period of time, they're going to have this virtual exhibit hall to where companies are going to have both product listings for probably reveals, I'm assuming. It didn't say that, but I'm assuming that's what that meant. But the key thing in there that I thought was newsworthy was it said exclusive items to purchase. So it sounds like they're still going to have Comic-Con exclusives like we would have had, but perhaps they'll be available like on Hasbro Pulse or something like that, and not at a physical convention because there is no physical convention. So we don't know any concrete information other than that, but since Hasbro was listed on the exhibitors list, I would say it's not out of the question that they're going to have an exclusive for the Lightning Collection during that time frame. Hopefully, it's probably going to be the Drakkon Evolution 3 set, because the code name for that was PetCon item, just like last year's Jason 2-pack was PetCon 2-pack, and con is only ever shown up in those two things, so con is probably convention, which means that the Drakkon Evolution 3 is more than likely this year, or was supposed to be this year's SDCC exclusive, and might still be just being sold during this virtual Comic-Con period. Well, that's all we have today for Lightning Storm. Cool stuff this week, especially figuring out things about the Psycho set in Drakkon Evolution 3. There's some cool things happening in the Lightning Collection soon. Hopefully Hasbro just can reveal it, since we know so much about stuff now. It'd be cool if they kind of just threw us a bone. But, you know, tell me down in the comments below, what did you think of everything Lightning Collection this week? What did you think of 2 episodes this week? That's not going to happen every week. Just when there's things like this that happen, like Comic-Con week, there's probably going to be like 3 episodes or something. Stuff will keep happening all the time. We'll see what happens, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I like making this series. I like talking about Lightning Collection stuff, and you guys seem to like this series. Each of the episodes on the channel keep doing really well, and I thank you guys so much for it. We just are about to hit 750 subscribers. I can't believe that. We were at like 500 when this series started, so that's amazing, everyone. Thank you so much for the support. I love it. And if you guys want to see all of the Lightning Collection news as it happens before I get around to making a video on it, you can follow me on Twitter at LightningFigPR, purely Lightning Collection related, or if you just like my personality for some reason, you can follow my personal account at LivingRangerKey. And until next time, everyone, we'll see you all on Lightning Storm, where lightning always strikes twice.